How's it going, everybody? I've got the ProTac rail mount 2. I picked this up a couple days ago. Obviously it's been out for a while now, but I just recently acquired a CZ Scorpion. Don't worry, it's clear. So I acquired the CZ Scorpion probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks ago. And then obviously on all my weapons, I always carry some sort of light. That way I know what I'm shooting at if I have to engage a threat in the dark. So this is my go-to light. Obviously my pistol, if you saw this, has a Olight Valkyrie PL Mini on it. Olight's a good brand. I've enjoyed them. Some people have issues with them. Just like anything, nothing is perfect, but I've had no issues with mine. It's awesome because it's rechargeable. And a guy who lives in my state, last line of defense, he also makes holsters. He's done some review on these lights, but he also makes holsters that are compatible and allows you to charge the light while it's in holster, which is pretty sweet. So anyways, today we're going to be talking about ProTac rail mount 2. This thing is awesome. It's 625 lumens. It's got a pressure switch on it, which is a huge benefit. A lot of guys, law enforcement, military, they will run pressure switches just because it's of ease and personal preference and speed. Having the ability to shut off a light and turn it back on quickly is also a huge benefit. I rarely, when I'm practicing clearing a house or just for me, I rarely turn the light on and keep it on, and so that's a huge benefit with this setup. So I usually always buy the kit. You can buy them separately, obviously, but this all comes in a kit. It retails for like 130 bucks. So to get a limited lifetime warranty on the light and all the accessories, I believe, and to have a tried and true brand and have the pressure switch for 130 bucks is a pretty good deal. And probably the biggest thing is, if your life is going to depend on the equipment you're going to use, spend the money. Don't get a $30 light. It may work for you, you may get lucky, but at the end of the day, you'd be better off to have it work when you need it, and instead of have it fail and you really need it in that case. So anyways, I've shot this a couple times. Awesome gun. I'll probably do another separate review of it down the road, but I just haven't had the time to even sight in the sights. I just shot it to make sure it works properly, and it's close to zero, but I just need to get it sighted in all the way. Alright, so in this one, like I said, this is a kit, so it will come with the flashlight with the Picatinny rail mount, batteries, CR123s. In this little kit comes some zip ties if you wanted to zip tie a light on there. Some guys like that. I find that the 3M sticky is good enough. There's also a Picatinny like a rubberized grip piece that where you can fit the pressure switch in, and that's also pretty nice. So if you have to use a zip tie, look, it's not a princess gun, so if I put a zip tie on it, I want it to hold because I'm going to be using it for self-defense. I'm not just going to hang it on the wall and never use it. So some guys do that, but I like to use my guns I buy. So, all right, let's get started. So, let's just loosen up. Get this loose. There we go. And I'm gonna shove this a little further forward. Probably right about there. I'm gonna have to test this out, make sure that I don't get too much flash back from, and it starts to, you know, get the flashlight dirty. Actually, kick that back a little bit. Okay, that should be good. Yeah. Okay, it's as easy as that. So with that Picatinny rail mount system, it's pretty straightforward. For the pressure switch, you just undo the back push button, and then you're gonna install the batteries. Making sure that's right. Spin the back end cap on. Okay. And then this allows you, the way they've done it, they allow you to bend that cable, and then allow you to bend that cable back a little bit in a specific direction. So that's how I'm gonna orient that. Then I'm gonna have it come around. I'm gonna probably have it come around the bottom. Okay. And then I will have the pressure switch mounted on to this section. And it's oriented like this. So when I push the button, it turns the light on. Okay. And you saw that strobe, so that's the end of the cool feature of the Streamlights, is a lot of time if you push 2 times really quickly, it will turn to strobe, which is awesome. And then this back button right here is an on-off switch. So front is just pressure, and then the back is on-off. Okay. For your preference. So, all right, so I want to show you the throw and kind of the look on this light, and a few other lights that I have. So first is the ProTac. So it's got a decent ring on it. It's perfect for self-defense. I mean, if you're gonna engage somebody at 10 yards, 20 yards, 30 yards, 2 yards, I just think the ring that they have on there, the center spotlight, is great, and then the ring on the outer edge is just wide enough to see other stuff. It's bright enough. So that's the ProTac. Then you got the Olight Valkyrie PL Mini. And that's also, and it's a lot less lumens, but that's a lot wider of a throw. So you've got the center, which is obviously not as distinct, and you got way wider. So obviously up close and personal, you're gonna see a lot more. The lumens on this, I think it's like 350 for the PL Mini. The next one is a TLR1 HL. This is for my duty weapon. This one is like 800 lumens, I think 6 or 8, and it is really bright. If you stare at this, it hurts. If you get flash from this thing, it hurts. So you can't stand to look at it for very long. Anyways, this same thing, it's it's also Streamlight, so it's got a similar pattern, but it's a little less distinct in the middle, that center area, and then it's kind of just got a wider throw as well. But it's also, I mean, you can put this on a rifle, but it's designed for a pistol as well, so more close combat scenarios, and I think that's probably why they did it. I don't know, I'm not a light engineer, so, but this ProTac, I mean, you can tell the throw is designed to be a lot further, but it still gives you plenty of light for, you know, off to the side, peripheral, those kind of angles. All right, update. So after all of that, I found that the charging handle was in the way on this side. So I had to remove the charging handle and then place it on the right hand side. That way it was out of the way and I could actually get a good grip on the firearm. So when I come up, when I had it actually how it's gonna be when I'm shooting the pew, it was, I mean, that charging handle was just in the way. Obviously there's aftermarket that I can look at. I'll probably get something that's a little bit more comfortable and not as pointy at the end, so it doesn't jab me in the finger when I'm trying to charge the charging handle and you know, actually in the bolt. And then I put the pad on the top because that was basically one of the only places that was gonna give me the best grip and the best feel for what I like. So anyways, took me a little bit to figure that out, but sometimes that's the way it goes, and that's ultimately like the best way to do it is just test it, see if you like it. If it doesn't work, then just move it around and get it to where it's gonna work for you, because the last thing you want is to have something that's, you know, feels crappy in your hand and it's uncomfortable when you need it or while you're training or whatever, and it can be annoying. So anyways, much better fit. Just change that to the other side and we're good to go. So more updates to come, by the way, on this weapon. I've got some cool things coming up with this. Since it's so new, I want to do some different parts, upgraded parts. It's already got an upgraded trigger. There's a different grip. Obviously the stock is a little bit different, but we're gonna deck this thing out, make it look good, make it feel good, make it work good. So hope you enjoyed the video. Tune in for next time. Thanks, guys.